Shaq faced the Patriots just last season, got a win at home over the Patriots. This time you're going there. I believe in 18 you were injured, weren't able to play in Foxborough. But what do you always know? One, about going up against New England, and then also playing in that type of a hostile environment.
For one, just know they're going to be a well-coached team. They're going to be well prepared. So we got to make sure that we come out, be just as prepared. Going out knowing their tendencies, knowing exactly what they're going to do, and knowing the environment. That's a history between the Colts and the Patriots. There's no love in between there, so we know that it's going to be a very hostile environment. So we got to come out, control what we can control. On all three phases, and hopefully come back home and with a victory.
I know you were talking about last Sunday. You felt like you'd finally played a football game. How are you feeling, not only after a game last week, but getting back out, practicing, now going into this week, and the strides you can make moving ahead to Sunday?
I'm feeling better. Each week get better and better. So that's all I can be thankful for. So just got to continue to go out and work, and hopefully Sunday, wherever they let me play, just play that and play it well. Hopefully.
You got 8 weeks now of practice under your belt. In a normal season, how much time do you have before you take the field? How many weeks do you need?
What do you mean by
like
that?
Normal, when you're healthy and you have a normal offseason, you only have like 8 weeks of practice now. How much time would you normally have before you're going full go for a regular season game?
I think we report on July 26th, and normally what it's a week before a full pass. I don't know, maybe a couple months, maybe. I don't know.
Like, do you feel it's enough time? It's such a weird year for you.
Yes, it's a weird year, but you just gotta, mentally be prepared for anything. It's professional football league. You gotta be ready at all times. So it don't matter if, we got a trade-in guy come in, right? You gotta be ready, whenever that time comes. So it doesn't matter, how long it takes. You just gotta, when your opportunity, present itself, you just gotta be ready.
Shaq, you mentioned, look, just stop these self-inflicted wounds and let's see what kind of team we can be. What kind of team is this when you visualize a clean football game?
I think we're, if I'm not mistaken, 3-0 when we win the turnover battle. So those a lot of self-inflicted things there. We got to find a way defensively to take the ball away. So like I said, we're undefeated when we win the turnover margin. So hopefully we can do that.
Belichick was very complimentary of you this week, taking on quite likely the best defensive mind in the history of football this week. Do you think about that at all?
No.
Does that mean anything to you?
No, I'm battling things that I got to battle with. I'm not, focused on, what other coaches are saying. I just got to, watch film, be the best version of myself for this team, and go out there and put my best foot forward. And it's not like I don't care what he said. I respect that. He said some things about me. He's a great coach. One of the best ever. So. I'm very honored to even, for him to mention my name. So I just got to go out and control what I control. I got to be the best version of myself for the Indianapolis Colts and go out there for this team.
Hines, you come in the same draft class. You guys have seen it all here together. When you saw that, I assume, come up on social media, what was your reaction?
Man, that was, for one, that's like a true classmate, coming in together. We trained together, pre-draft. Being in for 5 years, of course, it sucks. You sucks to see a great football player for one. How many things that he can do, especially between the tackles out there one-on-one with a linebacker. See how special that he really is. It sucks to see a guy like that leave, but you look at it as a new opportunity for him. You want nothing but the best for a guy, and hopefully he go there and be the guy that we know that he can be, and hopefully don't win the Super Bowl, but hopefully go against him a little bit.
Foxborough, tough place to play. Is that something you relish, the entire fan base kind of against you and against your team?
For me, I'm kind of used to it. I'm used to everybody talking trash about me. I'm used to, being an underdog. So I'm always down to take on a challenge, no matter if back against the wall or, being the lead dog. That doesn't matter to me. I just want to go out. I want to compete, and I want to win, and I want to win by any means necessary.
I'm sure you want to play more than 20 snaps this week. Is that something you talk to coaches about, or is that something more that you don't?
That's not my job. My job is to play as many plays they allow me to play, and hopefully go out there and do it, as well as I can. So hopefully that I earn their trust. Hopefully that they see that I'm improving, and I can play more snaps. But if not, I just got to embrace whatever role they ask me to do and be that leader in that aspect.
That being said, even on limited snaps, you were able to come up with an interception last week. That's one area with as good as this defense has been. numbers on takeaways, creating turnovers haven't been as high as we are used to seeing. How much do you embrace that that's your responsibility to take on every time you're on the field? That's the goal, that's your objective, and that's the biggest impact that you can have.
For me, I mean, that's my job. You know, my job is to make sure that everybody knows that the takeaway should be on their mind every single play. So once we go out, you know, it's 3-and-out takeaway. You know, be the guy or be the reason why that we get off the field. And you know, that's just my mentality. You know, every time I'm around the ball, you know, I want to, you know, get the guys off the field. I want to be able to, you know, do something special for the team. And it's all about mindset. You know, it's all mentally. You know, how can you be, you know, a takeaway king? How can you, you know, do something for the team? And my job is to, you know, be a leader, you know, show them how to hustle and show them how to take the ball away.
And on that takeaway, Taekwon was a big part of that. How difficult is it to lose Taekwon yet again, second year in a row?
Man, that sucks. That really sucks for a guy who's been, you know, battling all the ups and downs and finally, you know, catching stride. He's been playing well all year and then had the same injury on the opposite knee. You know, it sucks. It sucks. And it, you know, for a guy just like Naheem, you know, we came in together. You know, you don't want to see anybody go down, especially a guy who's, you know, one all-around person, you know, all-around human being, and for him to go down the way that he did, you know, it sucks. And you know, I just, you know, talk to him, let him know that, you know, I'm here for him. You know, if there's anything I can do for him and his family, you know, just let me know, and I'm gonna be there just like he was for me on the field. Because I don't make that interception if it wasn't for Tyloo pressure. So it's crazy that last year when he got hurt, you know, I was the one that got the pressure. He got the interception, and then this year he got the pressure. I got the interception, and it's just a crazy little thing. So you know, I just hate it for him.
Shaq, quickly, anything on Mac Jones that looks different as opposed to what you saw last year on tape?
No, I think he's very similar to what he was last year. Leading that offense, just knowing where he like to throw the ball, knowing, you know, who his best targets is, where do he love throwing the ball at. I think it's very similar to last year. So I mean, the tape doesn't lie. I think he's still a good player. I mean, I know he's battling with, you know, the competition at quarterback. I think when he gets in, he does his job. So I'm not respect for him as well.